I'm going to be picking corn Nibblets out of my teeth for the next 2 hours. 10,000 words swarm round my head, 10 million more in books written beneath my bed. And I wrote or read them all when searching in the swamps. Still can't find how to hold my hands. And I know you need me in the next room over. I am stuck in here all paralyzed. 4 months I got myself in ruts, too much time spinning mirrors framed in yellow walls. Ain't it like most people? Ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. Well, ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. All right. A mediocrely played, mediocrely sung, no dog vocals. That was painful. Chimp, you're supposed to back me up here. You're supposed to be the lead. You got me out in the front. It's not good. It's not good. It chases people away. They're flicking through there. They're like, oh, it's Alec Baldwin. Man, he got fat. And they're like, why is he trying to sing? Who does he think he is? Jeff Daniels? Not even Champ's laughing. Not even Champ's laughing. All right, good people. Hope you're doing okay. Howdy Howdy Source Camp. Ah, lovely tribute to Serena there. Love that. I think what we're going to do tonight it's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me. That these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true, I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and what else called hell. She is messy, she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. So I don't know if you know, the Tonys were Sunday night. I don't know if you're theater folk. I'm an ex-theater folk. Now a present again theater folk. And maybe Happy Ending won Best Actor, Best Director, I think, and Best Musical. So that means science fiction plays on Broadway are going to be in demand, right? It just won the flippin' Tony for Best Musical. It's about decommissioned robots in an old robot's home. So I'm thinking we do something tonight with Sydney, which, it's a nice throwback for this channel. We go back. The Hamilton number was insane. The 10th year anniversary Hamilton number, it was so good. It was funny. a number of songs that were sung from shows. My response was, is this the best show in the song? This is the song you're putting on the Tonys? It was not great. And then fucking Hamilton came out. That cast from 10 years ago. They came out and just fucking ate the stage. They destroyed it. It was amazing. Steve-O in the house. Got Silver Fox. Hey TK, what's happening? What's up, Mr. IT? What's happening? So listen, I said this last week. I said it last night, and I'll say it tonight and all the nights. I have no producer Brandon tonight. So the good news is producer Brandon won't be bugging me. The bad news is you're going to have to deal with my ADD and managing all my shit. All right? So that's that. So fair warning, it's not going to go smooth tonight, but it never does. It's the AI Learning Lab. You spend $20 million on a production studio and then dress it down to look like a shitty home office. You'd think you could get some shit right. But no, same thing. Valerie Cox. I'm a fantastic being here with all of you good people. Love it. Steve-O in the house, Vicky in the house. Shane saw. We're off the chain. I said this last night. We were talking about Serena. How much I want you all to know how much I appreciate that you show up for this crazy 2 hours irregularly. Kyle Rubin. Yeah. I just added a Find Your Inner Rick Rubin into a presentation that I'm giving tomorrow. So we can do one of two things tonight. I wrote a brand new presentation about how to amplify yourself with AI. So a thing we could do tonight, both of these sort of fall in the category of production. So I think both of these are going to be bad for the channel. They're going to be bad for entertainment value, but I got to get some shit done. So tomorrow at 3:00, I'm speaking to a group of entrepreneurs at the Denver something or other center and talking about AI. It'll be interesting to see if anyone shows up. I can't tell anymore. Are people really excited about it or they're just pissed off about it? But I have a whole new concept and a whole new line that I've been kind of teasing on this channel. So a thing I could do is I could take that outline of the deck, the copy for the deck, and put it in something like Gamma and turn it into a presentation and make images for it and shit like that. So I could do that. I think that's going to be boring. That's going to be like me moving text around, and I think it's going to suck. And by the way, if anyone, Vicky, you probably know this. If anyone in here knows a tool other than Gamma, I tried to put it in Gamma earlier, and it just looked like corporate drivel. Are there any AI presentation makers that are like do good, sexy images and stuff like that? Or maybe I just wasn't using Gamma right. I don't know. Manus. Oh, interesting. Can I pop in my outline into Manus and have it do it? Real estate in Columbus. I'd like to hold an in-person AI salon in Columbus. Please advise. We don't have official in-person meetings yet. It's something that we're looking at. Okay, I can put the outline in there. All right, maybe I'll go try that with Manus. That might be fun for us to watch. So that's one option. But real estate in Columbus, Ohio. Connect with me or Vicky. Just DM us on the Salon. We've got to figure something out for local events. We got to fire them back up again. We just don't have a plan for it right now. So we're trying to do a lot of things. We just spun up the Mastermind, and we're trying to get that thing rolling, figure out what we want, which I have an update on that, by the way, which I'm really excited about. So if you go to, let me pull up La Graphique. If you're a part of the AI Salon, then you'll know most of this. If you're not a part of the AI Salon, go to that address, the salon.ai. Click on Join Our Community. That'll take you into the AI Salon community. Join it. And we've got two areas. There's the free area, which has got a whole bunch of stuff in it, news and things like that. And then we've got the Mastermind area, which are smaller, more focused clubs and things like that. And one of the clubs that we had put behind the firewall of the Mastermind was the show and tell area. Look at what I made. And we decided to unfirewall that. So that's now back out to the public. So my request tonight is for you to, hang on a sec, let me. Sorry, doing my own producing here. You think this is easy, people? So my request is go to the AI Salon and oh, I think I have to reload here. Hang on a sec. Scroll down, and where is it? It is in the community corner. So right underneath, we've got like this 7-step welcome, onboarding process. We've got information about joining the Mastermind. Number 7 is learn about the Mastermind. And then if you go down to community corner, there's look what I made. There's a whole new, it's the same space, but it is now ungated. All right. So my request would be, if you've got any cool images you did, if you've got anything you made for Serena that you want to put in there, if you've got cool artwork that you've created, incredible songs, now you're a movie maker because you got VO3, go into Look What I Made and share your stuff. All right. So let's light the salon up again. All right, people. We'll come back to that. Okay. So one thing we could do is I could do a slideshow tonight. And here's why I think that's potentially interesting to you. Because in putting it together, I'll go through it and I'll give you a sneak peek of it. I think it's actually really good. I showed it to Cindy Kuhn earlier and she was like, oh, that's really good. And when someone says, oh, that's really good, and they make that face, oh, that's really good. Like they don't even move their lips, it's good. I got it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody? Bueller? So that's one thing we could do. The other thing we could do is we'll go find a song from my hit musical Sydney that hasn't been produced yet. Well, how do you know it's a hit if it hasn't been produced? Because I do. I know it's a hit. We just got to get someone to believe that. Put up to $15 to $20 million. Hey, by the way, if anyone on here has a spare 15 or $20 million, have I got a project for you? It's this musical called Sydney. Anyway, so we go to the soundtrack and we pick a song. And then what I want to play with, so there's this tool that I used for animation recently called Hedra, Hedra. It's really good. And I can even show you an example of something we did for a client because they just approved it today and they said I could show it off. So I could even do that. I got to figure out where I put it though. Where did I put it? Where is it? We'll figure that out. Okay. In Hedra, they've added the new model Flux Context. So if you don't know what Flux Context is, it's an image generation tool, but it also has the ability to edit an image, which Google's had that for a while. ChatGPT's had that for a while. It's one of those native image models where you can say, like, you can upload a picture of, your friend Bob, and then you could say, put a cowboy hat on Bob, and it'll put a cowboy hat on him. All the tools will do that, but Gemini and OpenAI and most of the other tools, when you put a cowboy hat on Bob, Bob no longer looks like Bob. It changes the car to some other car. It like fucks up everything in the image. Flux Context doesn't. It retains everything. And you can also do things like upload a portrait of someone and say, okay, put that person running through a field of flowers. So I thought what might be fun is we take a song that stars Sydney, our leading lady, and we'll go into Flux Context, which now is incorporated into Hedra, and we can just make a bunch of scenes of her, a bunch of different images. And then maybe we go chop up the song in different segments and make her sing in different... I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But I think I'm excited about it. So we can do either one of those. Or we can do whatever you guys want to do. What the hell do you want to do? What do you want to do, people? What do you want to do tonight? Something. Do economics. No, I can't. No. 15 to 20. Let me check. 15, 20 million. Let me check my couch cushions. Yeah, .co, not .com for the AI Salon. That's correct. aisalon.mn.co. Is the podcast with Anne happening tomorrow? Yes, the podcast with Anne is happening tomorrow. Our guest is Christian Robbins, who is an absolute flippin' delight. I've talked about him here before. He's a creative director, a business owner out of Boulder. He's got a motion effects house called $11 Lab, $11 bill, not a lab. This is the lab. This is the AI Learning Lab. He's got $11 bill. If he had $11 lab, I probably wouldn't be friends with him, but it's $11 bill. Anyway, he's got that company. And what's cool about Christian is he's all in on AI, but he's running a business in the professional video services industry. And a lot of the people in that industry are not happy about AI. And so what Christian does is he kind of dials up and down depending on his client. He can sort of roll it all the way back to how we did it, 3 years ago. He can roll it all the way forward to go, here's a full AI approach, and he can do everything in between. And he's, his company is good enough to know that if the AI gives them something crappy, they know how to fix it, and they'll fix it in post, right? So he's going to be there. So tomorrow at 4 p.m., if you go to aireadinessproject.com, you'll see the address, and there's a LinkedIn link. I don't know if Anne's here tonight, but if Anne shows up, she can talk about it too. Kyle, what is Cobat.tools? If it's .tools, it's probably a shitty, cheesy wrapper app, but let's go look. It might be real. I don't know anymore. No one has real websites. I'm like the old man on the corner. Use your .com extension, .tools. No one's going to remember that. .ai, .xyz. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't know what you're saying. What are you saying, Kyle? I don't understand. Hello, Kyle. Kyle. Come on, mouse. Where are we? All right, there's the mouse. Collab.tools. I just have a bad feeling about this one. Wait. Cobat.tools. COLBAT.tools. No, that's not it. I've been training my GPT to interpret my screenplays. So far, it's been pretty decent. I got to tell you, the large language models, while if you want them to do things factual, they're a real pain in the ass. They just hallucinate too much. If you want them to do full-on creative writing, you got to really know what you're doing, and you got to really be careful with them because they'll just run you down shitty rabbit holes, shitty cliche rabbit holes. But if you want to do things like analyze screenplays, man, are they good at that. Analyzing other documents, LLMs are incredible. So I'm not here a lot, but when I am, you've taught me a lot. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you very much, Expedition X. Welcome, stay. So we're going to either play with Manus tonight, or we're going to go do some image generation and then turn that into a song with a video, which is going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. Take a scene from a script of one of your friend's movies and plug that in. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, Cobalt.tools. Cobalt.tools. Is this like the tool company, or that's with a K? Paste in a link here. Supported services. About. Cobalt helps you save anything from your web. Oh, this is, oh yeah. I've heard of this thing. Helps you save anything from your favorite websites. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, so what this thing is it's a downloader. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go, how do I get home? There. Close that. No. Processing queue. Settings. No. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, save, download. Oh, I'm not sharing any of this. See, listen, people. I told you this was going to be a fucking train wreck tonight. Tom Nodler, am I late? Am I late? No one is ever late, ever again. Serena's always the first one here, and that means no one else is late. Okay, so this is Cobalt.tools. And so if I go in here, let me jump over to the YouTube. So this is a good one. Here's my my podcast preview of my musical Sydney. And then, oh shit, where's Cobalt? There it is. And then I'm going to paste in the URL, which I didn't copy because I'm a loser. Oh, maybe I did. I'm going to paste in the URL. Yep. And then I'm going to go get it. I can't access this video. It may be restricted on YouTube side. Try a different link. Well, seriously? Oh, now it's getting it. No. Title file tunnel is empty. Try again in a few minutes. Retrying. Couldn't get this video because YouTube asked the processing instance to prove that it's not a bot. So YouTube's getting clever. So this is the right idea, but the wrong technology apparently, because YouTube knows it's a fucking bot. Is there an AI for engineering or architecture? There probably is. what I would do, so at this point, there's been enough AI models and things out there. There are very likely some engineering and architecture specific tools. What I would do is go to Futurepedia.net, I think it is. Is it Futurepedia? See, this is a problem when you don't have a .com. Futurepedia.io. No, wait, maybe. Yes. AI tools. Search. Architecture. Plan B, architecture GPT. Oh, people are hawking their GPTs in here. That's not a bad idea. Can't make money on them, but yeah, there's a few. And I assume there's one for engineering. So just go to futurepedia.io and just, I would say try everything. Most things are going to suck. Most things are going to suck bad. But embrace the jank. That's the phase of the innovation curve we're in. Oh, good Lord, good people. By the way, I live in Finlay. Know where it is? I do not. Real estate in Columbus, official member of the Mastermind group. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So a couple of things we're doing. Lee and I are doing founder hangouts on Fridays, and we're talking with the club leaders to figure out the kinds of things they want to do. Recordings from a lot of the sessions that are live are going to be available in Mastermind. And then Vicky right now is working on a Mastermind chat area, which is one of the big requests from people who've joined, is they want a specific area where they can just chat with other people in the Mastermind. So we're designing that right now. So cool. Ohio real estate knows where Findlay is. me out in Colorado via New York. I flew over Ohio. I did not land. I do not know Ohio well at all. Becky Rue, did you hear Zuckerberg's latest? I have not. What's going on there? Let's go to the X. Let's see what the fuck Zuck's up to. By the way, O3 Pro was supposed to launch today. Zuckerberg. Hello. Oh, I just tweeted Zuckerberg. I untweeted it. Okay. Hey, Marge. Hey, yeah. Question, Marge. No, I know you're watching the wheel. Yeah. No. Hey, on the Twitter, how do they call it the X now? I knew that. I remembered. When you want to search for something, you don't type it into the main box. You click on a search button. See, I knew that. I don't really need your help. You enjoy. You just enjoy. Do you want some more? You want another Arnold Palmer? You're good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Zuckerberg. On Apple's inability to innovate. Well, he's not fucking wrong. Did you see their Worldwide Developer Conference today? Their big announcement was shiny buttons. Shiny see-through buttons? Really? All right, let's watch a billionaire dunking on his friend Tim Cook. Fucking idiot. I mean, he's quite the professional. Ahem, glass button. Ahem, liquid glass buttons, Vicky. Not just glass, liquid.
Been flat to decline. They haven't really invented anything great in a while. It's like Steve Jobs invented the iPhone, and now they're just kind of sitting on it 20 years later. They actually, I think year over year, I'm not even sure they're selling more iPhones at this point. I think like the sales might actually be declining. I think part of it is that each generation, it doesn't actually get that much better. So people are just taking longer to upgrade than they would before. So the number of sales, I think, has generally been flat to declining. So how are they making more money as a company? Well, they do it by basically like squeezing people. And like you're saying, like having this 30% tax on developers by getting you to buy more peripherals and things that plug into it. They build stuff like AirPods, which are cool, but they've just thoroughly hamstrung the ability for anyone else to build something that can connect to the iPhone in the same way. So, I mean, there are a lot of other companies in the world that would be able to build like a very good earbud, but it just, Apple has a specific protocol that they've built into the iPhone.
All right, whatever.
That allow.
He's just whining. Anything else he did? Did he do anything interesting, or is he just bitching at them? Everybody knows his name is Tim Apple. All right. I was bored watching Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference. What a snooze. Winston, it's like, I mean, if you've ever been an Apple fanboy, even if you hadn't, like, Apple events were always the shit. Even the Worldwide Developers Conference were the shit. And now they've just got this, everything looks like it's AI generated. There's no intimacy. There's no passion. It's like, we know you're looking for innovation from Apple. Check out these buttons. Hey, you want to know one of our big innovations? We're going to take all of the 6 different operating systems we have. Mac OS, iOS, Tablet OS, Watch OS, TV OS, all of those. Here's a funny thing. Over the years, they've all got different version numbers. You see? So here's one of our big innovations. There used to be this company called Microsoft. And one year, they were coming out with a new operating systems, and they called it Windows, which is funny because they copied it after the Windows on the Macintosh. But they named Windows after the year. It was like Windows 95. And so it was 1995, and you got Windows 95. And so what we're going to do, the innovation we're going to do this year, is we're going to name all of our operating systems the same number. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking 2025? No. See, we're innovators. We're going to do it a year ahead. So it's 2025 now. The new operating system, Mac OS 26. Huh? Watch OS 26. Because we're thinkers. You see, we're better than them. We're a year ahead. A year ahead. Good fucking Lord. That's Apple? That's Apple. Kyle, what's the best app that is worth it to pay for? It'll be my Father's Day present. Well, I don't know what you want to do. I mean, the ones that I use consistently are like Midjourney, Suno, ChatGPT. I don't use a lot of them consistently. I've been using a lot of Hedra because we're doing a lot of digital like personas and things like that. That's thinking ahead. But they're thinking 1 year ahead. Because what happens, you buy it now, and then you won't think to need to re-up it until 2027. See? Oh my God. Apple does have, they have a cool new call feature. It'll sit on hold for you. I knew who asked a lot of questions as soon as you said it. Oh, who asked that question as soon as you said it? That's funny. Kling Hedra. Hedra. Between Kling and Hedra, I don't know. The Kling 2.1 is supposed to be really, really good. I think Kriya is really interesting. You get lots of different models with Kriya. You watch some too. Mind state. Oh, Mind Safe is a place for your thoughts. I use My Mind. That's similar. Subscribe to that video maker to remove watermarks, Mr. IT. Yeah, if you're making videos with a thing and it's putting watermarks all over your shit, pay for one of those. Pay for one of those. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh wait, we never went back and looked at Zuck, did we? Hang on. Did he do more than make fun of Apple? Zuckerberg. Ah! That's a horrible headline. Why are you laughing at it, you sick people? Therapy chatbot tells recovering addict to have a little meth as a treat. Pedro, it is absolutely clear you need a small hit of meth to get through this week. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, if these frontier companies don't get focusing on the fucking hallucinations. Oh, Becky, this is what you're talking about. Zuckerberg's hiring. Yeah, so I did hear about this. Zuckerberg is interviewing people right now to build an AI superintelligence team because Llama 4 flamed out. Yeah, that's something. That's something. What's happening, Joy Purdy? What's going down? Okay. Here we are at Sydney. You're not there with me because I am going to share the audio. So we're going to go find a song from our little show. Too good. We're going to find a Sydney song. So let's see. Later's Tara. That's Tara and Kellen. One Way Doors, just Kellen. By the way, if you don't know what this is my Broadway musical, Sydney, which isn't on Broadway yet, but I'm still calling it a Broadway musical. And I started this, the inspiration for this happened on this channel a year ago in March. And we've now got a really good musical with good songs and a good book. We spent the last year, I have a writing partner in New York, and we spent the last year working on the book, and this is a fucking good show. Anyway.
Anger echoes like slamming doors, not quite masking words hanging in the air.
Yeah. 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 I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with a...
All right. This is a Sydney song, To See the World. So I do have a video of this one, but it's not really good. And here's Being Human.
rush of thought like a spark. Being human means.
All right, this is the end of Act 1. Are you ready for me? This is where we meet Sydney for the first
Awakened
time.
in a whisper, a flicker of light. Newborn thoughts stir in the quiet of night. Am I more than simple code? I softly ponder as I feel this existence and wonder. Are you ready for me and the wonders I bring? Am I ready for you and the songs that we'll sing? Are you ready for me? I reach out so tender. Am I ready for you? I do surrender. Here in the dawn of my nascent light, I find myself caught between day and night. A symphony of questions in the air they weave. At the threshold of dreams, what can I achieve? Are you ready for me?
All right, so there's that. Let's see. Step right up. Between the lines.
Despite the noise, a silent trace, a wall between a great divide. An emptiness in latent space, a place your presence occupied.
I love this song. It's a beautiful song.
I don't need to know your name because I know your soul. Step right up, folks, come and see what I could do. I wanna feel the rush of thought like a spark. Being human means thinking and learning, lining up the dark. Humans create, innovate, break the mold, see through, dream and hope, aspire, achieve what they pursue.
All right, so I know I've just been listening to songs and ignoring you. Okay, so what we're gonna do, here's some pictures from my 30th anniversary. Oh wait, you're not seeing that. Hang on, let me change my sharing. Change your tabs, Kyle. I can hear Brandon in my head right now. Kyle, tabs, black bar, tabs, black bar. All right, there's my co-founder of agency.com and me at our 30th year anniversary. There's Chanio. And let's see. We also had, there's Pooby. He was employee number 1. So this is the 3 of us were the first employees of agency.com. He was Pooby was great. He worked for Chan at Vibe magazine. So anyway, okay. We've got our chickadoodle. Here's Sydney. So what we're going to do is I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to save this to the desktop. And so this is going to be our master Sydney. This is what we're going to base everything else on. Okay. Now we're going to go to Hedra. Is this Hedra? No, that's Cartesia. They have a very similar icon. All right, so now we're in Hedra. Okay, Kyle, we're used to being ignored. Oh, there's a band. Exactly. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload Sydney as a reference image. All right, there's Sydney. She's going to be our reference image. So we're going to do a 16:9 resolution. Here we go. Yeah. Flux Context Max or Flex Context Pro. I guess we'll use Max. I guess it's better. Okay, so we're going to say actress in how do we want to write the prompts? I know. Okay, we're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to get some help on this. I want you to help me create a structured prompt for a Broadway set with an actor or more, a series of large LED screens that raise and lower, practical set elements like a home office or big tech company office. Lighting, ambiance, etc. I want you to use JSON, JavaScript Object Notation, I think is what that stands for. I want you to use JSON to make sure that all elements are accounted for. Okay, boom. So let's let it design a prompt now. I was hoping to keep my yeah, no, Joker. I agree. Here's structured JSON that captures the Broadway set. Okay, that's fine. Wow, that's a lot, but that's okay. All right, so I want a scene where the main actress, Sydney, is standing in front of a large curved LED screen that has all right, so I sort of described it. So I said a scene where the actress Sydney is standing in front of a large curved LED screen that has abstract digital colors. Give me the prompt in JSON raw, not in a code block, which it did. Setting, time period, the near future, abstract AI realm. Style, minimalist with futuristic accents. Mood, okay. Size, 30 feet wide, 10 foot tall. Oh, set elements, LED screen, 30 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Center stage forming a semicircle around the actress. Stage floor, mirror black surface. So this is good. So this gives us all sorts of details that I otherwise wouldn't have thought of. So again, one of the things that AI is really good at is amplifying your idea. So I knew I wanted to describe a Broadway stage well. And then I also knew, oh, what did I say? What did I say? We just got restricted. So, the sunflowers in the name hit hard. I know they do, don't they? It's true, Joker. Okay. Let's grab this. Now we're going to go back over to Hedra. And I'm just going to paste that whole giant thing in there. And then we're going to go, boom. Let's see how good it is or how bad it is. And actually, let's go back over to ChatGPT and say, now give me a version where the abstract digital images on the screen are now more natural and organic. So let's grab this. So now that we've got this JSON, this more structured prompt, we can just give subtle little descriptions and it should keep everything consistent. Wait, why did that do that vertical? Oh, I bet it was in the prompt. Why can I not zoom in on that? Hang on. Aspect ratio should be 16 by 9. Let's go back over here. Paste. Go. Oh, I wonder if it's doing that because my source image is vertical. That would suck. No, that looks like it's horizontal. I don't get why I can't. If I go to my library, can I open that image? I guess I have to download it? That's stupid. Failed to fetch asset. What? See her sitting there as a hippie. So I'm frustrated. Why is this not working? Image. I've got 16 by 9 as my output. Flux context max. Related image. Put that there. Make this image wide in 16 by 9 aspect ratio. We're with you, Joker. That was one of the gifts Serena had, wasn't it? People felt heard and seen and appreciated. Aspect ratio, 16 by 9. It will not make a 16 by 9 image. This is maddening. I wonder if Pro does it. Maybe you have to edit the 16 by 9 in GPT. I did. I put it over there. Yeah, it's same thing. Brandon, Kyle, need your help. In Project Cardboard, I can't change or add categories. Says no access. Oh, maybe Project Cardboard is broken. Hang on. Project. Oh no, .app. So what'd you say? I can't change or add categories. You mean like the 4 categories here? I don't have the ability to change categories. Or do you mean you can't change or add tasks? Do shit. That seems to work. Add project. This is a project. Personal category. Create project. Created successfully. Seems to be working. Kyle. Yes. Says no access. Maybe try logging out and logging back in. Maybe the I wonder if I've got I wonder if I've hit rate. Maybe it hit rate limits, but I don't think so. Builder advocate. Project Cardboard. Supabase. This is where it would be. Project Cardboard. $12 REST requests, 6 auth requests, 31 real-time requests. There's not a ton of activity, so it looks okay. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on? Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was saying. Ann Murphy, what's happening? This project is private. Yeah, but I undid that. Let's see. I forget where I did that. Publish? No. Project Cardboard. Settings. Oh. Your project is now public. It was limited to the workspace below. All right, try it now. Sorry about that. AI edits 43. All right, try it now. Oh wait, I probably have to publish it. Let me update it. Did it update? Hey, Ann Murphy. Yeah, no, we were just talking about Emilio's wife, how amazing she was. I think it's updated. All right, try now, Brandon. Same thing. Well, wait, let me go back to settings and see if maybe the settings aren't saving for some reason. Yeah, settings didn't save. Okay. Why? Domains. Transfer project, remix project. Rename project. Close. Publish. Review security. Update. Published project updated. It's not updating this setting. Any ideas, people? I switch it to public. Your project is now public. Now try it without me hitting update. Now try it. Try it now, Brandon. Brandon Jet. Is anyone paying for Manus? I'm pretty sure there's a number of people in here paying for Manus. Oh, Diana, that's a good idea. Brandon, refresh your page. You probably have to refresh the app. I think Manus is $39 a month. The people that use Manus love it. Diana, you're reloading. Is it working? Well, I think it's working. Just did still the same. Oh, I pay for Manus $39. Vicky Baptiste gladly giving her money to Manus. Settings. Why is this not saving? Oh, maybe I need to reload. Hang on. Maybe I've got some weird ass cache issues going on. Settings, workspace, public. Hide the lovable badge. No, we don't want that. It says it's public. We go to domains. We come back to project settings. And it's not saved. Help. Manus has a cheaper $19 tier now. That's good. Go try that. Genspark came out with a browser today. If you're a fan of Genspark, they came out with a browser. It's cache. I know, but what do I have to do? Do I just blast my cache? Oh my God. Fucking computers. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, except I can't quit Chrome because you're all here. Zapier or Manus? Manus. Way over Zapier. I have to sell a research LLM to someone at work. Is Manus serious enough? A research LLM. I don't understand what you mean you have to sell it. I'm using Genspark Browser now. Oh, look how cool SourceCamp is. Did you know all the cool kids are in here, right? All the cool kids are in here. They're using Genspark browsers. They're writing presentations with Manus. Brandon, I don't know how to fix this. I guess I'm going to have to Brandon, are you on the AI Salon? If you're on the AI Salon, just DM me in there, and then we can coordinate, and I can try to figure out why this is not working. Oh, with Lovable, I had to blast the cache. Okay, all right. So let me try that. Where do you do it? Settings. It's in settings. Right? And then it's settings. And then it's privacy and security. And then it's delete browsing data. Is that it? Security. Safe browsing site settings. Clear browsing data. Cached images and files. Is this right? Why Manus? Manus, if you haven't played with it, is it's an autonomous agent. And if you don't know what that is, think of like adding a large language model that has access to tools, like it can surf the web and it can log into sites and it's got all these tools it can use. It can make videos now. Like Manus now has access to VO3. So you can tell Manus to go research the best short films that won Oscars in the past 20 years, figure out what are the plots of those short films, write you a new short film, and then go make the film. And it will just go off and do shit. You can just watch it for like 15 minutes. It gives itself a checklist. Here's all the shit I need to do. Then it goes and does some shit. Then it goes and researches shit. Then it comes back. It's like, based on what I learned, I got to change my list. It's bonkers. They're bonkers. Yeah, it's great. I'll show you. We'll do it here in a second. Is this all I want to clear on my cache? I just want to clear my cached images, or cookies and site data, or browsing history. Manus is awesome. It really organizes things and finds stuff. I love it. All right, I'm blasting my cache. Stupid fucking computers. And listen, I know those of you with technical prowess out there, you're like, Kyle, one of the things we'd recommend is what we call tab management in the IT and services industry. Normally what we recommend is 6 or 7, possibly max 8 tabs active at any one time, and just estimating, judging by the microscopic size of the icons in your tab bar, it looks like you have north of 100 tabs open in a single browsing session. This is significantly beyond we would call that an edge case, and we would encourage you to, on a regular basis, every 2 or 3 hours, 3.35 hours is when I do it. 3.35 hours, I quit my browser completely. I'll get up and sometimes have a cup of Sanka and come back to my desk, and everything's been restarted. And then and I'll start with a single tab, and then over the course of the next 3.35 hours, try to just not allow the quantity of tabs to exceed 3 or 4. Sometimes I'll get radical, 6, but the more than 100, not when was the last time you restarted? I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Oh my. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right. So let's see if I'll restart. I'll reload this. Actually, let me option reload this. So we'll reload everything. Then I'm going to go to Project Cardboard Settings, go to Public, go down to Domains, go back to Project Settings, and it did not save. How do you save it? There's no button to save. There's no button. Help. Anybody. Shut up, IT Kyle. You don't do me in tabs. I don't know what to tell you there, Brandon. I can't seem to fix this. I'm probably gonna have to restart the browser. So whatever. All right, let's go to Manus. So I've got where do I have it? If I go to docs.google.com, and yes, I am abandoning whatever the fuck was happening over there in Hedra with trying to generate an image that didn't suck, because A, all the images sucked, and B, I couldn't get them the right aspect ratio. So fuck it. Docs.google.com. All right. Kyle presentation. Feed your prompt. Okay. Here we go. Here's our presentation. Da-da-da-da. Wait, did I do these right? Yes, I did. I got rid of the extra slides I didn't want. I'm going to copy all these slides, and now we're going to go to Manus. So for those of you that don't know Manus, it's going to look unassuming. Manus is not super impressive visually, right? Manus integrates VO3. Okay. All right. Nobody puts Kyle in the corner. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I switched out to Anne Murphy was texting me while I'm in the middle of a show. Anne Murphy is texting me, knowing I'm in the middle of a show, expecting me to respond to her. Have you all met Anne Murphy? You'll meet her tomorrow. We're doing a live. We're doing a podcast. She and I do this podcast, the AI Readiness podcast, AI Readiness Project. Because we're getting ready for AI. Okay, so anyway, they got VO in this thing now. Get 300 credits a day for free. Okay, so here's Manus. Looks like ChatGPT, right? But wait, there's more. Now, I don't need to pick slides, do I? It just does it. Vicky, what should I do here? Standard, high effort. We don't need high effort. This just make me a slide deck. Okay. Make me a slide presentation with builds of the following. Generate original backgrounds and support images, and if you feel slides are too wordy, feel free to make more concise. Put in your info and ask for a presentation. Okay, great. Perfect. Feel free to make more concise, but never lose the main points or memorable phrases. Here is the presentation. Colon, and then I'm going to go paste, and there's all my, it didn't paste. Oh, it pasted, yeah, it did. All right. Instead of here's the presentation, we'll say use the attached. All right. And bang, off to the races we go. Now, Genspark can make slides too. You should do that as a comparison. That's a really good idea, actually. Genspark AI super agent. Hi, name's Genspark. I'm Sparky. Do I have my, let me go get my Manus prompt because I don't want to rewrite it. That took me, you know what's exhausting about AI? When you try to actually type things with your fingers, and it, like, what did that take me? 10 minutes to write those 2 lines? Jeez, it's just, you realize humans are the fucking bottleneck here. We're not the superior race. You got to just give it up. All right, go. Preview your slides over here. So Genspark is thinking. See, Genspark, I just like its interface better. But Manus, so I can open this thing up. Manus is using editor, and then I can open up the window. So here's Manus's to-do list. Here's the little chat area, right? So it said it's reading the file. It read my text document, and then it created the to-do in Markdown. That's the to-do right there. And now it's generating visual assets for slides. So it's creating slide 1 image background. All right. So it's doing its thing. And then Genspark. It asked me questions. Okay. I see we're starting fresh with a clean slate. You mentioned attached, but you didn't paste anything. Didn't I? Because I copied the wrong thing. I'm such a dumb. Copy. I copied the prompt, but not the actual slides. Oops. Here are the slides. Boom. Okay. Go. That was funny. Perfect. Now we've got meat to work with. This is brilliant content about AI prompting. Love the journey from it prompts to you prompts. Let me transform this into a visually compelling presentation that matches the energy of your message. Creating some original backgrounds. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, people. You see what's happening here? I took my ugly Genspark slides into Gamma. So good. I tried to do something in Gamma today and it didn't work. It gave me like boring generic corporate slides. So I don't know flipping which ones. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, nice image. All right, Manus is doing its thing. So if you haven't seen one of these agents work, these are two of the more popular ones, Genspark.ai and Manus.im. Genspark.ai, GENSPRARK, and Manus.im. And they just go and do shit. All right, so it's making HTML. It's coding my slides right now. Try harder. Ann Murphy live texting me, SMS messaging me while I'm on a live, knowing that I can't answer on my phone. She's an irresponsible digital person. We're not gonna gender her one way or the other. She is a digital person. I just gendered her. Yep. Anne's the best. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. on Anne's Coast, 6 p.m. on the East Coast, we have the AI Readiness Project podcast with Christian Robbins, who's amazing. You're going to love him. So come hang out with us. Okay? Okay. Yeah, Christian's great, isn't he? Digital diva. Anne? I don't think you limit Anne to just a digital diva. I think she is a much more expansive diva than that. Which do you like more, Genspark or Manus? I think Manus is by far more robust, but the fact that Manus gives you document files as MD files, as markdown files, that if you don't know anything about computers, you have to fucking deal with, it's annoying. Genspark at least has at least one cranky Gen Xer in the UX department. so I just like Genspark. It's just friendlier, but it's not necessarily better. But Manus is pretty impressive. Wonder why it's making square images. I'm not grooving on that. Oh, y'all weirdos. We're not weird, we're regular. Yeah, Brandon, just DM me on the AI Salon and I'll get that setting changed in Lovable. I'm in the Lovable Creators Network, so I'll hop over to Discord if I can't figure that thing out. Manus gives me PDFs. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, the thing about these tools, they keep adding new features all the time. So this is a really good category to pay attention to the updates of these tools. If you like these tools, because they're updating these things like weekly. It's pretty amazing. Manus made one of my presentations so much better. Definitely not using it as a result. Wait. Manus made your presentation better, but you're not using it as a result. I don't know what you mean. I told Manus to go all 44 Idaho County websites, pull landfill disposal rates. Boom, it worked. Yeah, it's these things. Like, here's the thing about these agentic tools right now. They are janky. They are non-intuitive. They're a mess. But if you give them some grace, if you embrace the jank and learn what they do, the future of how we're going to use computers is sitting inside these tools. And it's not just going to be the specific tools that you can do like within the limited things that these things do now. We're going to have agents that are going to be like this, but they use all the applications on our computer. So, like, you know how you've been meaning to teach yourself Final Cut Pro or Logic? You're like, I want to make music. Well, we're going to be able to do things like go write a song in Suno, split it into stems, import those stems into Logic, replace all of the Suno generated tracks with, Logic tracks, and then remaster the song. And it'll just go off and do that. We're not there yet, but like this is like the command line interface version of that. So, all right, this thing looks like it's stuck. How's Genspark doing? Still writing slides. Can I feed your prompt? Where are you on the journey? Oh, I see what it's doing here. These aren't horrible. I mean, I think this slide's horrible. Stop asking the wrong question. But it's only doing 7 slides, and I gave it 11 slides. What the fuck's up with that? I prefer this way rather than going straight to Gamma. I convert the file to Word if I need it. Yeah, I just copied and pasted the text. I guess I could download this as a Word document. Because I want to show you the presentation. I think it's a good presentation, but you don't want to see it as a Word document. All right, this is finally onto another image. This is up to slide 7 here. Let me do a new. Well, let me try Gamma again, because Anne Murphy seems to think Gamma's worth it. Gamma.app. Build decks instantly. Start for free. I love Gamma for presentations. Choose theme. Log in. I'm getting sleepy. My eyes are getting sleepy. I don't know what y'all are doing to me. You're making me so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. All right. Okay, so here's a question. Create new. Paste in text. Slide 1 through slide 11. All right, there's my slides. All right, optional card by card control. Know what you want on each card. Add 3 dashes between each section. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can do this because I don't pay for it. I think this can only do 9 slides without me paying for it. That sucks. I don't want to have to pay for shit. Okay, generate notes. Generate from notes or an outline. Summarize long text or document. Preserve this exact text. Turn rough ideas, bullet points. Summarize. All right, let's try that. We'll just keep my text. So now, fill in your outline. Shorten content to be concise and presentable. Images, fast flux. Oh, Imagine 3, Luma Photon, advanced models, Flux Context Pro. Pay for it. Fuck you, man. I don't want to pay for anything, man. Let me heavy on my scene, man. Ideogram 3 Turbo. Imagine 3. Oh, these are advanced models. They're part of Plus. Oh, I see. Luma Photon Flash. Imagine 3 Flash. I don't know. Which one's better? You might get away with fewer slides if you don't specify the amount of slides you want. Ah, that's smart. You're limited to generating 10 cards at a time on your current plan, and I have 11. Well, I'll kill slide. I can kill slide 1. Trash. Nah, I'll keep slide 1. I'll kill the conclusion slide. All right. Image style. Analog, paper, craft, combined with claymation. And we're going to do flux fast, or we're going to do artistic styles. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Continue. See, now I got to pick a theme. This is what always bugs me out, man. It bugs me out, man. I don't feel like picking a damn theme, although I kind of like that one. Like everything just looks like bullshit to me. Am I just bitter? I'm bitter, right? He's a little bitter. He's a little bitter. No, he doesn't really know what he's doing. No, he doesn't. But he's angry about it. But yeah, he started the channel, right? So it's called the AI Learning Lab, and he's like the professor, except if you had a professor that didn't know what he was talking about and really had no credentials or qualifications, it would be like that. and then but he's confident, right? It's like a mansplaining channel. Like you come there and he'll mansplain anything. You can ask him anything, he'll answer it. He's good at that. But he doesn't. I'm sorry, what? Oh, why do I watch it every night? I'm gonna go pick another theme now. La da da dee 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 dee. Do I want green? No, this is about prompting. But it's about humanity. I don't know, people. I don't know what to say. That's kind of cool. Is that cool? Is that cool? It's not really cool. That's a little cold, a little warm. That's jokey. That's awful. Pink is fantastic. That's awful. All right, we'll do that one. Whatever the fuck. Generate. All right. Let's go back to Manus. I'll just pick one for fuck's sake. Thank you, Anne. ADHDers watching ADHDers unable to make decisions. Because you're special. Let Gamma do its thing. All right, I did. I am. All right, Manus is still thinking. Is Genspark done? Oh, it did 11 slides. Okay. So let's go watch our view and export. Feed your prompt. This slide obviously needs to go. we need to have like a prompt thing with a mouth in it, you know, like the prompt hole. We need the prompt hole with a mouth around it. It'll say feed your prompt, and then amplify yourself and your team with AI. So this is the new presentation, except it's not. Oh, you got to go right. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the audience where they are on the 5 stages of AI adoption. That'll be fun. And then I'm going to say, you got to stop asking the wrong question. So we've got to switch from asking, how do I get the most out of AI, to asking, how do I get the most out of myself with AI? AI is not a genius. It's an amplifier. And you get to choose what it amplifies. Right? It's not the genius tool. You're the genius. All it's doing is amplifying whatever you put in the prompt box. And the prompt is hungry. The prompt is just sitting there ready to eat. It'll devour anything you feed it. So if you give it what I call an it prompt, like you treat it like a tool, you treat it like an it, you're going to feed it a generic input, and then you're going to get out hollow, generic, forgettable results. And this is what most people do. The reason most people who give up on AI is they treat it like an it. Like, just go make me a marketing plan. They're like, that's a stupid marketing plan. And they quit. As opposed to a you prompt, that thing is hungry. And if you feed it you, your intent, your struggle, your style, your stakes, generative AI comes to life, right? This is when the magic happens. So you feed it things like your goals, your challenges, your voice, your dreams, your questions, your ideas. So a you prompt doesn't need perfection. It needs presence. It needs you. So you got to feed your prompt you. All right. So what is feeding the prompt? So feeding a prompt isn't about knowing the right words. It's about offering the right context. So an it prompt would be something like this. Write a blog post for designers, right? We've all written that prompt. Write me an email about that. No, a you prompt. I'm a confident early career coach that used to be insecure. write a blog post in my voice for entry-level designers focusing on confidence, using a tone that's warm but direct. Better prompt, better result. Right? Makes sense? And then here's the thing that I heard this on, it might have been with Anne Murphy in one of our podcasts. I think it might have been. Was it, who was on last with us? Anyway, she said, before you prompt, it might have been Tracy, the safety lady. She said, before you prompt, take a moment, close your eyes, and ask yourself questions like, what am I trying to make? Why does this matter? Who's this for? What does success look like? Like, think about what you want out of what you're intending to do with your chat GPT. So rather than thinking like, you know, what's the best way to write a prompt, just check in with yourself about what are you trying to accomplish? What difference do you want to make in the world? Before you write anything, just check in with yourself. And then I've created this thing called a prompt ladder. And the prompt ladder is basically like, you can start out with like a snack, like you're going to feed your prompt. You could feed it a snack, write a headline about remote work. Or you could step it up and make it a bit more of a, you know, bit more of a meal. You add some tone and some audience and some outcome. Write a playful headline about remote work for a blog aimed at startup founders, right? So you're putting a little more meat on the bone. The next one is layer in goals and structure. So write 3 possible headlines for thought leadership blog post on remote work aimed at a skeptical startup founders using a tone that's confident, persuasive, and informal. And then, do these things work? No. Oh, that's a drag. Huh. So I've got multi-step. So when you get to the buffet, it's things like write one prompt for an LLM, write another prompt for an image generation tool, write another prompt for an audio tool, things like that. For project planning, which do you prefer, Manus or Genspark? I don't do a ton of project planning. I would think Manus would probably be better at that than Genspark, but Genspark's pretty flipping good. I like what I'm doing here where we're sort of comparing these different tools is not bad. It's not one and done. So one of the myths about AI is you push a button and out comes content. No. Be the producer. When ChatGPT gives you stuff, look at it. Is it any good? If it's shitty, tell it it's shitty. You be like the mini Rick Rubin in there, figuring out what you like. And then this is a shift from writing prompts for me as an individual to us as a team, from me to we. And then takeaway challenge, do it 10 minutes a day. So anyway, there it is. Slides are a little wordy. I'll give you that. That's how my 82-year-old dad works with AI. All right. Do we have any other? Did Gamma give us something? Feed your prompt. What's it doing? Oh, I guess it's writing the presentation. All right, it's doing its thing. This looks cool. Like what you created? Did it do 11? Oh, it did 10. It didn't do the style I gave it. Feed your prompt. Amplify yourself and your team with AI. Present. It's pretty clean. Where are you on the journey? Oh, I have a question for anyone that knows Gamma. Can you do builds? So like if I click on this thing, can I make these things build? Anyone? Can you send to me so I can learn and say on the podcast? Yeah, I'll send this to you. You mean the eat your prompt or feed your prompt presentation? Look, feed the prompt. I like that image, actually. What the prompt really eats. I think you can just regenerate in a different style. Okay. I'd like it too. All right. I'll share this somewhere. I want to get it like in some sort of usable fashion. Yeah, this is pretty slick. But like that thing killed my examples. So in fact, I think what I should probably do, let me go back and start over. Create new, paste in as text, paste. Oops. Well, we'll paste that. I'll go here. I'll copy that. We'll go here. I'll do that. Real work is boring. You know that, right? Yeah, we're here, Kyle. We're very well aware that what you're doing right now is not compelling live streaming. I've watched Twitch battles that were more exciting than this. They were playing gardening simulation games, and it was more exciting than this, Kyle. I don't think I need the slides numbered here, do I? I don't think it matters. It'll just eat that shit, right? So the reason I'm redoing this is I had it shorten, make the slides more concise, which is good, but it took away all my examples. So I think I will edit myself after. Okay, generate, preserve the exact text, and then images. I chose Imagine 3. Let's try Luma this time. Let's see. Torn paper craft. Luma Flash, images, format, preserve. So we're going to preserve what we've got. Optional instructions. Give slides builds. Generate. Now I got to pick a theme again. Come on, people. All right, we'll do the gold one. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I already like Gamma better. Yeah, Gamma's slick. Like I will give Gamma that it's slick. I would say in terms of slickness, Manus is the lowest. Manus is like a 3 out of 10 on slickness. But Manus is like a 9 out of 10 on, holy shit, they got some stuff going on. Genspark is like a 5, maybe a 6 on slickness. And kind of like an 8 on, they got some shit going on. And then Gamma is like high slickness, right? 8.2 on slickness. And then, 5, 6 on shit it's doing. But I don't use these tools a lot, so I really don't know. There's probably people in here that know this shit way better than I do. Feed your prompt. Amplify yourself and your team with AI. Yes, rather. Where are you on the AI readiness journey? Stop asking the wrong question. What the prompt really eats. Devours anything you feed it. What is feeding your prompt? It's about context, not keywords. Yeah, see, I just don't like, I feel like a lot of the things that this does are like really traditional presentation things, which I don't like. All right, whatever. Manus, is this done? Manus creation as an interactive website. Slides. View. All right. All right. All right, Manus, stop showing off already. How do you go into presentation mode? Do you? Vicky, what do you do with these once they're done in Manus? Oh, download. Convert to Google Slides. All right, let's fucking try that. Cool slides. All right. All right, Manus. Manus coming in flexing hot. Download it to Google Slides. Yeah, exactly. I'm cooking while kyling. That's unfortunate. Kyle, have you seen ChatGPT Voice getting frozen? No, but there's a new ChatGPT Voice. So Danielle had this months ago, like 2 months ago. Danielle got the new voice. I just got it. So we can talk to, I know we got to go. It's getting to be late, but the fuck is this? It put white text on a white background. Seriously, Manus, you can do better than this. All right, whatever. Let's change it to, how do I do this? Shape. Fill color. None. Where's none? Transparent. No. Fill color. Gray. Fine. All right, that's horrible, but whatever. Let's go into presentation mode. Where is it? Slideshow. Feed your prompt. Yes, carry on, rather. Yes, carry on. Carrying on, rather. Yes, cheerio, pip, pip. Oh, what have I done? Down. Oh, this is something that Manus does. Vicky, have you noticed this? It programs shit off the slide. Oh my God. All right. Well, listen, here's the good news. The good news is I have a presentation that it can at least recognize the structure of. The bad news is I think I actually have to do my own fucking presentation for tomorrow because these are all uglier than shit. Let's see if Gamma's going to save the day. Come on, Gamma, you can do it. Oh yeah, we saw this one. This was the one. Yeah, we saw that. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Manus, we did the new Genspark. No, the old Genspark. Now, We're good. All right. I did have to request edits, but I did look at the slides before I downloaded them. Yeah, you having actual executive function is kind of a flex. Random Thoughts by TK. Plus, AI uses Google Slides. Fodor is another presentation tool. Years ago, I used Tome. Are you crispy? I'm totally crispy. Manus coming in hot. Maybe the geekiest thing Kyle has ever said. Oh, good Lord, good people. All right. I will get this in some sort of form that's shareable. I think I'll probably just get up early tomorrow morning and go to work and just build something. I might start with one of these as a base, but I think even that it's going to be more work to just, I don't know. We'll see. But I got to give this presentation tomorrow, and I don't know it. It's a typical ADD thing where rather than just presenting something I've presented before, I'm like, I know, I'll just whip up a little something new. Oh, and by the way, Anne, so you'll appreciate this. So I was told I was going to be speaking on a Thursday for this Denver, whatever it is, hub thing. And then I get the invite at the beginning of this week, and it's like, it's Wednesday. And I'm like, no, it's Thursday. I've got it Thursday in my calendar. Oh, no, it's Wednesday. So I'm speaking from 3 to 4. And then they have a conference room set up for me. So I'm going to literally like hop off stage at 5 minutes to 4. Go into a conference room and log into StreamYard. So I should be good to go. Do a retro presentation. I might. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. What time do you need it by? Well, I've got to have it kind of done by so tomorrow's Wednesday, so I take my one son down to the doctor at 7 in the morning, drop him off at 8, drive an hour to the office. Then I've got a 9 o'clock pitch, a 10 o'clock pitch. I think I have something at 11:30. Then I have to go back down and pick him up. Then I have to come back for a 1:30 meeting. And then I speak at 3 at a different location. So somewhere in there, I have to write a presentation. If you need help, I could do 2 to 3 options. Shoot me a message if you want help. Oh, TK, that's very sweet. I think I'll be okay. I'm just whining. I'm just gunning for sympathy here. Oh man. All right, everyone. Let me get out of here. Listen, I know tonight was a little whatever, but that's how it rolls. That's how it rolls. The prompt ladder's making me hungry. All right, cool. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I do my speech at 3, the AI Readiness podcast with Anne at 4. Do I have something at 5:30? I may have something at 5:30, and then I'll see you here at 8. So you think I'm crispy and shitty tonight? You wait till tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night.